What is the crack, lads, and welcome back to the Morghur the Shadowgave campaign. Last time Morghur destroyed Castle Artois, Malagor and Pube destroyed Helmgart, and Khazrak the One-Eye has finally came to join Morghur's war herd. Last time because Morghur did that stuff, he doesn't need to move. However, Malagor and all these guys do need to move. So I'm just gonna have a look if any of them can actually reach Hooveric. Had a cat in the way. Okay, we can actually reach Hooveric, so I'm probably gonna move everyone up to do this so everyone gets XP for it. But I do want Khazrak to start recruiting some extra units because you can get a Sangor unit and a Gorherd unit and a Centaur Great unit, so with Great Weapon unit. So he can get some good stuff into this army, and Pube's just gonna keep getting his Ungor stack. So I'm gonna send Malagor up first, and he could just encircle it for now. Encircle. It's actually a pretty decent garrison, actually. It might be a battle. Khazrak, you're gonna move up as well. Can you stay in hidden encampment and reach it? You can. So you just do that. Get on up there, Khazrak. And then Big Pube. Just get up there as well. Alrighty, that is everyone. Let's have a look at this battle now then. So it's going to be a Pyrrhic victory. Of course, it's a siege against a castle. They do have the Fermentide heroes in here. I think it's the Fermentide heroes. Yeah, they got the Fire Mage, yes it is. Plus they got a lot of Halberdiers, some Flagellants, and Crossbowmen, and a Mortar's crew. Honestly, Malagor could take this whole army out himself, but I think we're gonna get a debut and look at what Khazrak looks like and see what he brings to the table. So let's do a nice cinematic battle to start us off. The Siege of Hooveric. We're attacking, of course, with Malagor first, and then being reinforced by Khazrak and Pube. So let's have a look at the enemy army. They have a lot of stuff stationed in the walls, mostly crossbowmen. Have a nice blob here. I'm instantly going to drop a Flock of Doom here. Do as much damage as possible. Let's look what they got for a Lord. They have the Glade Lord. This is from the special building in Hooveric that gives you the 4 heroes from Fermentide. You ever played it? So you get the Elf, the Dwarf, the Bright Wizard, and the Empire Captain. So he's going to start shooting straight into Malagor in the sky, but we're going to just keep dodging and weaving while casting spells. They of course have the Flagellant unit. We haven't seen them yet. They are complete devotees of... It's either Ulrich or Sigmar, I can't remember, but they are unbreakable. They do quite a bit of damage, but of course they're naked. They don't have a lot of armor. They don't have a lot of melee defense, but they are great for blobbing down enemy units, doing lots of damage to them, and not running away. As you see, we have some basic swordsmen running through them as well. What else do they have? They have, of course, the Bright Wizard I was talking about. So this is a Wizard of Akshi, or Wizard of Fire. Pretty cool dude. Oh, we're just going to fade through him. Nice. And then they have our Dwarf, the Fane. I would expect that they would have went with the Engineer Dwarf if they're doing the Fermentide, because I know the Fermentide Dwarf is all about his guns. And of course just the basic Empire Captain as well. They also have a squad of mortars here. We need to start dealing with that quite quick. So let's start looking at the battle. Malagor's just going to start running around, as I say, and he's just going to keep casting Flock of Doom, get as much damage as possible. We have set up all our Harpies and our Manticores here, ready to come in and attack the enemy when they get on the walls, surround them with the Harpies, or send the Harpies around the back to take out the range units, like the mortars, the crossbowmen as well, wherever they are. Oh, they're on the walls already here, so we'll be dealing with them. I also have a bunch of Ungor Raiders that are in stock. I put them all to this side here. I'm going to use them to sneak in for the back while we're doing the fight, capture the command point, and the enemy army will start to come back and attempt to recapture it. which is going to split up their forces, and if they don't do that, we're of course going to get victory tickets and win the battle that way. So currently we are just waiting for Khazrak and Pube to come in. Let's just fast forward it. All Malagor's doing is just kiting the enemy, shooting, dropping Flocks of Doom on them, and just doing damage. So our reinforcements have finally arrived, and at this point I'm going to send all our harpies this way. I'm going to do that so they can flank around this way, get onto these mortars and these crossbowmen, as I said. And then here comes the armies. So of course we have Khazrak here, the speedy man himself, running with his giant whip. God, he's fucking fast, isn't he? He is speed, along with his gorge. The best gore, I believe this is the original renown one. A load of ungores behind them as well, and our harpies up in the sky. So my main plan here for the army is to set them all up right in the front here. I'm going to have all of them climb up the walls, try and make a big blob here, get all the enemy to come down and attack us here, and get Khazrak and Pube and the Manticores to start focusing on the leaders, try and get the single entities down, while all the rest of our units soak up the damage and deal with the infantry. Also, our harpies are going to come and attack the enemy in the back while they are all stuck here, and of course take out all of the missiles as well. At this point I'm going to start sending in some units. I've decided to send in the Manticores. They're all going to drop straight in this Witchfinder. He was all alone at this point. I was like, you know what? He's the weakest of all the heroes. I might as well get rid of him. Or maybe it was the Witchfinder, not the Empire Captain, is the hero from Vermintide. I can't remember. It's been quite a long time. So of course they've got the Empire Captain fighting, and they have the Dwarf Fane up there as well. And of course we got some random flagellants in the mist. All the while, on the walls, the Manticores attacking, the ladders hit, and the hordes of Beastmen are coming to get up there. Who's the first one up, of course? It's Khazrak. He's fast in the field, but going up the ladder, he's pretty goddamn slow. So he's going to do that, and of course our harpies are starting to do what they do best, surrounding enemy units and routing them quickly. We've completely surrounded the mortar unit, and we're going to rout it in a few seconds. And of course these crossbowmen units all just getting demolished by our harpies. We're just going to keep doing that. Malagor's keep just flying around, dropping them Flocks of Doom and getting his damage up. He has 23k damage already. At this point Khazrak's up. So let's have a look at him fighting. He's firstly surrounded by a bunch of halberdiers, and he's going to slowly take them out. He is being targeted on the enemy lords, so he's kind of just ignoring these guys. It's pretty badass. You have all these gores fighting around him, the best of gores fighting around him. Khazrak says, nope, I want him. So he's just gonna slowly keep walking towards him until he gets in the melee range. And of course our Manticores are trying to make an entrance for them. Khazrak's really close to the Witchfinder now, and in he goes, and there's Pube fighting right beside him. We got Khazrak fighting, Pube fighting. Yeah, a big chant from Khazrak as well. But of course they're probably going to get their ass kicked because there is quite a lot of lords up there, and Khazrak and Pube are quite low level. I've also noticed this elf lord is going to be standing here by himself, so I'm going to get all our Ungor raiders to fire on her instead of up here, because up here is just going to give us a friendly fire on our Manticores and Khazrak. So we'll just keep shooting volleys and volleys of arrows right into her. It's slowly whittling her down. It's obviously not super strong, but it'll get there. One of our Manticores is already pretty much, well, actually two of our Manticores are already pretty much destroyed, so I'm going to get them out of here. Stop them from fighting, and now Khazrak and Pube. Pube's routed as well at this point, actually. So it's just Khazrak on his own with his gore buddies fighting off this Dwarf Fane. Oh wait, Pube's right there. Never mind. Khazrak's here. Having lots of fun with these Empire Captains. destroying them. This is very bloody. There's lots of nice flesh to be eaten here. We have our Bestagor unit that are just standing there. They're waiting. I haven't issued orders for them yet. But Khazrak and Pube are in the thick of it, whipping this Empire Captain, getting rid of him quite effectively. Of course, we have our two Metacores who just stand there doing nothing, because at this point I have too many units, and yeah, my brain. Malagor's quite a lot of damage, so I'm sending him away out this way. Because we're probably not going to need him, but I'm probably going to put him back later on, just to cast a few more spells. I was thinking about summoning a Cygor, but I feel like Flock of Doom might be a bit better. Mana-wise, like I feel like you're going to get a lot more damage out of the Flock of Doom than summoning a Cygor. You see here we have all our Ungors. We're the grey Ungors. The completely grey ones. That I can't even click on. I don't know who they are. They must be original renowned version. We got all the Harpies coming in now. They're going to come in to the back. Destroy off all the chaff units. The unbreakable unit, the flagellants, and the swordsman. So they're going to try and get rid of all that. And get Khazrak out of there, because he's starting to get his ass kicked quite a lot by all the dwarf and the Empire Captain working together. And they actually sallied out here. They sallied out a swordsman unit into a gore herd. I've never actually seen them sally out, so I was quite surprised. So the gore herd are in here, and they're just gonna rip these swordsmen apart. They don't have a chance against the gore herd unit. Like, honestly, I don't know what they're thinking. They may not have the armor, but they do have the damage output. Of course, all our Ungor Raiders started shooting into this giant blob, which is not good because we're taking too much friendly fire. But this Empire Captain, and this Fane just refused to die, and Khazrak is at his breaking point. He's going to start running away now. I'm going to send all our Harpies back up this way because there is a few units. The Witch Hunter, a Halberdier unit, what's this? A Flagellant unit. They are quite weak. I might as well just deal with them and get them completely shattered from this battle. While Khazrak gets out of there and the rest of our units just hold everything here and slowly deal with them. Got a Manticore coming in as well. I have a few Ungor Raider units. Like, look at this. We still got free Manticores from Razorgors to come in, but we just don't have any slots because we have too many units on the field. I actually remembered about the Ungors on this side. So they're going to start moving towards the center point. I also see that they have... Do I see that they have? I do see that they have. They do have a bright wizard here who is running around. He must have realized that this gate opened, so he's coming to check it out. I'm going to send a few Ungor Raider units to try and slow him down, while these two get to the main place and capture it and start getting us them victory tickets. As I said, these units are now completely shattered from the Harpies that we sent, and now we're going to deal with what's left here. Some more Harpies into the swordsman unit, flying and teaming, and Malagor is backdropping a Helm of Discord over the enemy lords. I don't remember, does Helm of Discord affect you from when you press it, or if you're in it? It must be if you're in it. I always thought Helm of Discord was once you press it once, that area is affected by it. Not actually if he's moving, that it's always around him. That's interesting. I didn't know about that. It's more like a passive ability. At this point, the enemy army is completely broken. The only thing left is the unbreakable flagellants. Their devotion to Sigmar is unparalleled, but their flesh will still be eating nonetheless. For the rest of this battle, it is just dealing with the flagellants here, and this bright wizard who, not gonna lie, I killed both the flagellant units, and this bright wizard still refused to break. He just stood there and said, nope, I ain't gonna stay here. I'm gonna stay alive. I'm gonna keep casting spells on myself and keep my leadership up. So there's not really anything else to see in this battle, other than, of course, you know, these guys breaking, but that happens quite quickly. So back to the campaign we go. Well, a close victory and the debut of Khazrak the One-Eye. He obviously didn't do that much, but it is because he is quite low level, and he did go against quite high level heroes, and was surrounded. He basically fought off like 3 heroes by himself, and of course Bube tried to help, but Bube's Bube. Everyone else took a lot of damage, especially the Manticores. I probably should have waited to get them in, but it is what it is. We still won at the end of the day. So for Uber's Reich, it is part of our blood ground, so let's just loot and raise it. Malagor, you can just hit encampment. Probably head towards the trees. Hank. These trees? Yep. There we go. Khazrak. Let's just stay in hidden encampment. Same with Bube. Bube has leveled up. So let's see, Bube, what shall we be giving you today? You did pretty good in your debut battle for your skirmishers, but I don't know what I want you to be in the end, because I'm thinking if we get what? Armor capacity 4 at this point, so then we'll be able to get Torox plus Pube's army, so we do want to be keeping Pube. So later on we'll think about exactly what he will need, so let's just make him a bit better. I feel like Slugskin isn't as good as Crown of Horns. Missile resistance is pretty decent for the whole army, but we're mostly going to be melee with him, so there's not much point. Let's just go Manbane and get the Crown of Horn for that weapon strength later on. Let's see, Malagor. Malagor, what shall we give you? Are we just thinking go for this? Yeah, the weapon strength for the Harpies is going to be quite big. What are they sitting at right now? Malagor, yeah, I've just clicked on you. 45. 52, so like 7 points. It's not too bad. Not too bad indeed. Khazrak, let's start leveling your stuff up. I don't care about you. You can just have some Ungor Raiders. Khazrak. So you can get 2 Gore Herds, a Sand Gore unit. It's a Centigore. So let's get rid of... You have all the slots, so let's get rid of all your Ungor Raiders. Give the 2 Gores, the Sand Gore, and... Anti-Large would be pretty nice, but they are kind of really squishy. And we do have a lot of fast movers already. I feel like maybe we should just still go for the Hounds of Pestilence. I think maybe let's get just 1. Although, would you be better? These guys do more damage and they have regeneration. These guys are better. Of course, the Centigores do a bit more AP damage, but let's not worry about that. Malagor, you don't need to level this up, really. Khazrak, I do want to level you up, don't I? Yeah, I want to get you level 3 so you can start getting your Bestigores and get you a Wargur. Or a Wargore. So let's go there. Yeah, we have enough money just for this. Which campaign movement range? Movement range. I mean, it's a waste of a slot, I think. Because we're never going to raid, to be honest. So, yeah, just leave you as is. You're going to level up. Malagor, you don't need anything, do you? No, this guy might move up. And Morghur, you don't need anything either. You need to actually move a little bit closer towards Castle Baston. Or not Castle Baston. To... whatever his name is, Leon Turd, whatever. Yeah, so we're upgrading this, so we're getting the Minotaur building. Yeah, we need to get to level 5 before we actually get any more new monsters. We can get a Wargur and actually send him over to Khazrak, but let's see. Khazrak, it takes 1 turn. Yeah, there's no point. It's going to be faster for Khazrak just to summon him. So let's do that. You're going to head over that way. Everyone is good. Let's end the turn and continue on. Already new turn. The Sword of Cain has been claimed by one of Nakari's lords, Gulator. Nice for him. Finescar has done some stuff, and that is it. I actually want... at some point... I think Khazrak's definitely going to be the army that has some catapults and stuff in it. And Clan Skyers. We're definitely going to be using that. to set up some ambushes for him. Morghur, you're gonna keep heading. You're gonna keep heading towards. God, my train of thought there just disappeared. We're gonna keep heading towards Corone and destroy Bretonnia. Malagor, you're gonna attack Ihart, and you're just gonna encircle it for now. Is it? Yeah, it's gonna be a battle. Of course, we're gonna get Khazrak, and we're gonna get Pube to come help out. No, Malagor. Did I use all the movement of Khazrak? I did. Never mind, you're gonna have to attack this. It's gonna be another Pyrrhic victory. This is gonna be a pretty easy battle, I believe. So I think we're just gonna fight this normally and see how it goes. For the Battle of Elhart then. Alright, let's make this one a quick battle. I feel like we are probably just gonna use Malagor to attack the enemy with his spells. Gonna get all the Ungors to start skirmishing them. So let's just make nice blobs in different locations like that. I'll go right to the front, and Harpies and Manticores, you're just gonna wait until we need you. Let's go with that. Go on, and let's just go into fast forward for this, because we're probably just gonna be casting some spells for a while. There's a nice blob there. And we're just gonna keep doing nice spins. Spin to win, so we don't take any damage here. What's that first cast? 6k damage? Not bad. There's big blob right there. I don't have any flying units, so they have shooting units, but I think on this difficulty, the enemy don't shoot lords that are in the sky for some reason. Alright, we have everyone else coming in now. That us go into thingy mode. I'm gonna do that. Let's get our Gore Herd main line set up like this. Get the Ungor Raiders moving up. These Ungor Raiders also gonna start moving up. Khazrak and you there. You guys are gonna all fire on this. You're gonna fire on this. Nope, fire on this halberdier there. Malagor, come back. All these guys should be coming up and setting up a nice line. All our Harpies. Maybe send you out this way now, because they do seem to start having crossbowmen like that. But if we keep firing on their main line like this, they're gonna come towards the Ungor Raiders. And all our Harpies are gonna say hello, crossbowmen. Get rid of them quite easily. You're getting rid of that. Move, keep moving. Make sure you're not getting shot. What are we being shot by? Mortars. Okay. Malagor, maybe. Yes. Get into the mortar. Stop them from shooting. All the Harpies are going to deal with that. All these Ungor Raiders move up. These Ungor Raiders move up to like there. Okay, keep going in there. Nearly got another block of doom. Deal with that, deal with that. You know what? Push everyone up into these crossbowmen. No, into the melee guys, actually. Into the halberdiers. Move you guys like that. Malagor, it's time for you to move out of there. You've stopped them from shooting for long enough. Use that spell to break out. You guys start making some flanking movers. Where's our Centaurs? Do we not have enough people? Oh, we have too many people in the field. We don't have any fast units, really. Get the Harpies this way. Or you keep moving that way. You guys, move that way, move that way. You probably just do that. Turn everyone around. Focus fire these halberdiers. If I can get this Ungor unit to sacrifice himself. Like that. Right there would be nice. Although we didn't do it fast enough. Right there. Okay, everyone should be shooting at that. You're gonna move into this. You, however, all you guys, I need you moving. Need you all moving while they all deal with that. All our melee guys are set up like so. Push up, push up, push up, push up. Not you guys. You're all gonna fire on this. You're gonna get into these flagellants. You know what? Turn around, melee them so they get stuck. Into them, into them, into them, surround them. the Sangor unit into the halberdiers, although they do have armor piercing, and we actually do have armor, so it's kind of a bad matchup. So let's get a flank around. So you into the crossbowmen. Over here, this way, over here. All these Ungor raiders are too blowed up at this point. Move like this, move like this. You need to get into the melee. And our heroes, get up there, give the leadership bonus. Give me one of you guys. You could do that. Hold these guys back. Malagor, you need to start moving. Harpies, all of you into this crossbowman unit. They're just coming to get you. You can deal with that, no problem. Move forward. All of you guys, turn around, get into this. Alright, Ungor Raiders, you're holding that back. Set up like so. Move out of the way, we don't need two at a time. We don't need all these guys fucking us over like that. Into them. Into the crossbows. Okay, we're surrounded here. Everyone got the melee here. No need to get the Ungor shooting anymore for that. Fire on these crossbowmen. Block of Doom right there. These harpies need to start moving. You guys push forward. All the melee guys here need to start moving, actually. Let's leave one unit here to deal with the flagellants. That's one thing I'm annoyed about in this game, is trying to click shit. Focus that. Harpies, it's time. So 4 of you here. The rest of you into here. This one into the mortars. That'll deal with all that. All our well, I need this to break first. Okay, no, we can move. Get you guys like this. You guys like this. I need to flank that unit. Here, gore shirts. Straight to the back of these halberdiers. This lord, I don't care about him. You don't really care about it. We're just doing friendly fire on this lord, and there's not much point. So move guys up. War. Do that. Get rid of this. Now these guys should be pretty fucked up. Oh, it's great swords. That's why they're not taking that much damage. Right, you go there. You guys move up like this. Harpies should be dealing with everything over here. There's what? A swordsman unit, a halberdier. Deal with that. Use your fear. That'll get that run away quite quickly. You can go into the swordsman. Make sure they don't come back. You can focus fire the crossbowmen. Make sure they don't come back. They're just staring at you while they shoot you. Forward. Khazrak and Pube, help out these halberdiers. I think your fare might be a little better. Deal with that. Harpies, mortars, get rid of them. We've basically won at this point. Easy enough. Get a helmet discord there. That. Okay, into the back of these halberdiers. I surrounded these guys, but I didn't actually do it. Okay, focus the swordsman in the back. Because I feel like if I could break them faster, the great swords might take the morale penalty. Who's this? Ungor Horde? You might as well go in and get the flank then. Yeah, these lords are going to be the last problem. So turn around like that, turn around like that, turn around like that. And then we can start firing on these lords. Get rid of that, get rid of that. I think it's just the flagellants left, is it? If it's just the flagellants left... Yes, it is. Let's turn off firing for everyone. And let's get everyone just go into melee mode against the flagellants. This is a settlement, so there's no point chasing them down, so let's just get rid of the flagellants as fast as possible. And we have won this battle. Nice one. So all we had to do was not fuck up micromanagement of 5 billion goddamn units. Nice. Sweet, decisive victory. Get rid of them. I don't think we lost anything. No, we didn't. Sweet. That is, I think we're gonna raise a herdstone here. Probably not the best spot for it, but it'll do. Leave that there. Khazrak, hidden encampment. Cube, hidden encampment. And Malagor is in the herdstone. Enemy killed. Enemy killed. So yeah, Altdorf is being taken by Festus, it seems. So we would have to fight another Chaos faction to get rid of that, but I don't think I really care about them that much. But they like us. They do like us, but at the end of the day, kind of want to destroy it for the points. The Mulful we don't need because we completed that ritual when we shouldn't have. We should have waited till we killed Ubersreich. I didn't realize that, but it is what it is. And of course Morghur is here. All sorted. Okay, so let's level up Khazrak and then we'll call it. Get the crown of horns for your army. And let us upgrade. No, I want to upgrade this, but I don't have the money for it, so we need to save up money for Khazrak. So, next time on the Morghur the Shadowgave campaign, Morghur's going to start destroying Corone, and we're going to continue the Empire destruction over here. Till next time, peace.